guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello and welcome. My name is Amy and thank you so much for hanging out with me today. As you can tell from the title of this video, this is going to be part 2 of my coat collection decluttering video. I already posted part 1 about 2 weeks ago. Sorry, this is really delayed. I was hoping that I would be able to film, edit, and upload this way sooner than now. I just haven't been able to find the time, and the sunlight is so hard to catch these days because it gets so dark so quickly. I mean, it gets dark around 4:30, you guys, and that's when I usually get off of my full-time job. So it's just really hard for me to figure out a time where I can film this in daylight. So right now I'm literally taking my lunch break to film this second part of the video. If you guys are curious about my whole mental kind of process and the entire decluttering step-by-step kind of what I go through, then go ahead and watch part 1 first, because that is where I break down the process in my head and kind of what I do to declutter my wardrobe. Check that out if you haven't watched it already, but this is going to be part 2 and I'm gonna go straight into the decluttering mode. I'm going to be decluttering all of my coats that are in the color scheme of like beige to brown, 50 shades of beige. Literally, I have so many coats in this color category. I have a slight obsession with beige and brown tones right now. As a disclaimer, it's not going to be like a really drastic decluttering session. I'm not gonna be going from 20 coats down to like 10 coats or anything, because that's just really unrealistic and I think it's wasteful, to be honest with you, to declutter things that I know that I will still wear and love. I just have to remind myself to reach for it if I have forgotten about it. If you guys are kind of interested in like a more realistic decluttering session, go ahead and keep on watching. Super excited to do this finally. I'm gonna pull out all of my coats onto my bed that is to my left. I'm gonna try to speed up this process by just giving you guys the reason why I'm keeping it or leaving it. The things that I leave, I will be giving away to friends, family, or just donating or trying to sell if it was high in value. Let's go ahead and start off with darker browns, maybe like mid to dark browns and beiges, and then we'll do the light beiges and kind of creams, echos, and things like that at the later half of this video, because I have more of those to tackle. Let me go ahead and go into my closet. It is this door right here, and I'm gonna bring them all out. All right, so I have 4 kind of in this color category. I have like 2 camel coats and then 2 browns. One is more taupey and one is more like a true brown. I will go through my camel tan colored coats first, because I am definitely keeping these, so it'll be easy. This one is by Mango and it is a wrap style coat. I love this so much. It is the perfect camel color. It goes with literally every outfit. It just makes you look so sophisticated and elevated, so I love using this to kind of dress up an outfit. It does have this wrap belt situation that you can cinch in the waist. I love this so much, definitely keeping. All right, next one. I did contemplate on maybe parting with this one. This is by Zara and it is a more kind of tailored coat. It is a beautiful camel color. I also love this quote coat so much. I have worn it a ton. I do reach for it here and there. However, my style has changed, where I really like my oversized coats, where it kind of, I don't know, I like things that are less structured than this. Kind of like my wrap coats. I just love wrap coat styles. This one is definitely a little bit more slimmer fitting and tailored. It's just a lot more formal in my opinion, and it's a little bit shorter as well. As you can see, it's not gonna cover as much as the wrap coats. I feel like there's a time and place for coats like this, because this definitely looks a lot more formal and business-like. It's a little bit smarter. So I do like having a few coats that are like this. I feel like most of my Zara coats are a little bit more fitted for some reason, or really, really oversized. Like there's no in between. For some reason. I think for now I'm going to be keeping this, because I do see myself reaching for it at those times where I want to look a little bit more polished. So I will keep this one. All right, this is where it gets a little interesting. So I do think I'm gonna part with this one. This is also a wrap coat, but it's a little bit thicker. This one is by Abercrombie & Fitch. And I bought this, I believe, like maybe 2 years ago. I fell in love with the color because this is an interesting one. It's a little bit more cooler toned and taupey than all of my other coats. I love Abercrombie because they come in petite sizes as well, which is super helpful because I'm 5'2" and I'm super short, so I don't want everything to just drag on the floor. So I got it in a petite version, which is perfect for me. It is a little bit on the thicker side, but it's not lined inside. I don't know. I love this color, but I just don't like how the collar on this doesn't hold its shape very well. And I don't like how it's not lined inside, even though it is on the thicker side. I just really don't reach for this that often. And I'm not like sold on the style either. I don't know. This one's tough. I will try this on and you guys let me know. So all the maybes, I need your guys' opinions on because I need you to help me to decide. So let me know in the comments what you think of this. I'm gonna actually try it on right now. Who knows? When I look back on this footage, I might change my mind. I know it's not like styled or anything, but this is basically what this coat looks like. I do like it, but it doesn't have any buttons, so it's purely like a wrap structure situation. It is cute. I mean, this length is also really perfect. Like, it's not too long. I might keep this. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. This was one of the items that I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna be decluttering that, but once you try it on, it's like, you get a whole different perspective, you know? I don't know. I really like the color. And I feel like I just don't have this color in my closet, so I feel like there's a use for it. It's a little bit thicker than my normal wrap coat, so I'm like, okay, I know I'm justifying this, but that is the reason why we do this, right? Because we evaluate things and maybe we change our minds, and that's okay. All right, so I think I'm going to be keeping this. The last kind of brown coat that I have is also by Zara. This one is like a true neutral brown coat. I'm not the biggest fan of how this coat kind of wears when I have it on, because when I walk, like this part, the inside part, keeps on coming to the front. It's not that flattering, to be honest. It's very shapeless, super oversized. I know that's the style and I like that, but it's just, I don't know. I used to love it. I have this coat in multiple colors. You will see later in this video. Also, I have this in a cream. I am going to be keeping this one, even though I'm not like the biggest fan of the style because of the color. I think it is such a gorgeous kind of like true neutral toned brown that I think will come in handy and it'll be useful to put together outfits with. So I'm gonna be keeping this. All right. So I have 2 cream colored coats here. The rest are much lighter tones of beige and ecru. This first one is by H&M, and this one is a little bit more unique in my closet. This is kind of that, I don't remember what this fabric is called. It's just like a little furry, you know? It's like a big teddy bear, like a teddy coat, right? Yeah, I think that's what it's called. I do think that the collars are a little too wide for my taste. I wish they were like a little bit smaller, you know? But I feel like you could fix that with the wrap belt here. I love my wrap coats, like I said. This one is like very long on me. It goes almost down to my ankle. I do wish that it was slightly shorter. This is also one of those jackets that I was like, maybe I should part with because I just don't get a lot of wear out of it. It is cute when I style it. I have styled it in a reel on my Instagram before, so go ahead and check it out. I style a lot of outfits on my Instagram reels, so show me some love over there. But yeah, I have styled this and I thought it was so cute. And it's just a different texture that I don't have in my closet. This is my only one. So I am inclined to keep this, but this is definitely something that I'm like, if I don't get a lot of use out of it soon, then I'm probably gonna part with it next year. I'll probably do the same thing with that taupey brown coat now that I mention it. I just think this one's just like a little too big on me, to be honest. It's like very oversized. Like H&M and Zara, I just feel like their coats can be extremely oversized. This is an extra small too, so I'm like, I don't know. But this is also nice because it is so oversized that I can really layer underneath and not feel like it's restricting my arms because it has like really big armholes. But this is what this one looks like. So yeah, let me know what you think about this one too. I just think it's a little too big on me, no? I'll go ahead and do a little twirl for you guys. I don't know. This one I'm kind of, you know, figuring it out. Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your opinion. On the flip side, I really love this coat. This one is by Abercrombie. It is their dad coat style, which is my favorite coat styles by Abercrombie. I wish I had a different color in this too. I wish I had a black in this. That would be so cute. I love this one. This one I'm definitely keeping. This is the perfect balance in my opinion. It's not too fitted, but it's also not oversized. So I feel like this coat just goes with every single silhouette of my outfit. So super versatile. I love this coat so much. This is like a no-brainer. All right, moving on. Okay, this is the last batch of coats. This one is a definite keep. It's by Aritzia from the Babaton line, and sorry I'm like out of breath. These coats are so freaking heavy. Going in and out of the closet with them is just like a workout in itself, but this one is the Aritzia one. I bought it on sale for a hefty discount on Aritzia when they were having one of their sales last year. So I've only had this for less than a year, so I really haven't worn it at all. It is a trench coat, if I didn't say that. I am really excited for this because I have never owned a true kind of oversized trench coat before until this one. So I want to style it a lot more this upcoming spring. Definitely not getting rid of this. I always have a hard time getting rid of Aritzia stuff, even if I don't wear it that much. But this one I can justify because I literally recently got this on a sale and I just haven't had the opportunity to wear it. So super excited to style this, and you guys will see that in my future content. So these ones are a little bit more seasonally appropriate right now. This one is also a definite keep. It's by Mango. I love my Mango coats. This one is fully lined. The collar situation is really interesting. I quite like it. It's a love-hate relationship. I like it some days, I don't like it some days. I don't know. I'm still figuring that out. But I do love this coat. I think it's super minimal. It doesn't have a lot of like bells and whistles or anything. It's very simple, so it goes with every outfit. Love this color, and it's a little bit more on the heavier side, so it's warm. This is also a wrap coat style, so it has a belt that you can cinch in, but it also has these snap buttons, so you can actually close the front of the coat, which is very, very practical. I recently wore this and I wear this a lot, so yeah, definitely keep. All right, we are down to the last two, you guys, and this is one of the things that I am definitely going to be parting with, I think, because I have way too many cream ecru beige coats, and this is the Zara one that I told you that I don't really like the style of. That's super, super oversized. And the front, like when I walk, this part kind of keeps showing, like the inner lining. It's just not very like, what is it? Like sewn correctly, I feel, on the inside. So this like liner part keeps on popping out in the front when I walk. So I don't know. I have enough cream, like this type of colored coats in my collection. So I am going to be parting with this. I also have this in the gray color that I showed in part one, and this exact style in the previous one that I showed you, the brown. So I really don't think I need 3 different colors of the same style of coat that I'm not in love with. So I am going to discontinue our relationship with this coat. Last but not least, this one is by Zara. And I have styled this before on my Instagram, and this one I actually like more than the one that I'm getting rid of. This is definitely a little bit more fitted and tailored, kind of similar to the camel coat that I showed you earlier by Zara. It is like that same type of like shorter length. I like how this makes me look very smart, polished, sophisticated, less casual because it is a little bit more fitted around the waist. So I feel like there is a time and place for a coat like this. I know fitted coats aren't really in right now or on trend, but these just make you look so clean, you know? It's really great for interviews or like, I don't know, business meetings. Like, it just makes you look very smart. So I love this one. I'm gonna keep it. Even if I do gravitate towards oversized things, I do still really like this coat. All right, I think that is everything. I went through the rest of my coat collection. I told you that I'm not gonna be getting rid of a lot of stuff. We determined one definite that is not going to be in my closet anymore. And then I think we had like maybe 2 maybes. So let me know in the comments, please help me out. and let me know what you guys think about the 2 coats that I mentioned in this video, and tell me what you think. Should I get rid of it? Do you really like it on me? What do you think of the fit, style, design, all that good stuff? I would love to talk to you guys in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like if you haven't already, subscribe if you want to stick around, and I will talk to you guys in the comments. Bye.